but I've been kidnapped 3 times. So, and you know, how fucking stupid can you be, really?
Well, you see,
Are you able to?
I don't know if that's,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's stupid or not, because, like, you know, this was presumably when you were in the military.
No, this was not in the military. This was it was 3 years on the bounce as well, 2006,
Wow.
7, 8.
Okay, I thought I was going to say, if you're in the military and you've got like loads of people after you, I mean, there's no shame to that, is there?
No.
So okay,
no.
so what? That's interesting, because I like I say, I don't know that much about you, so I just assumed it was in the military. So what happened?
Well, it twice was in Nigeria, 2006. The first time, I was actually on a ship, and they got raided by pirates, or you know, whatever. It was more of a political statement, really. It was that when that phase had just started again with the kidnappings in Nigeria. It kind of goes through cycles of activity, and it was really picking up. But it was such a bizarre. It was very surreal, because it's, you know, I didn't have a weapon, and you got these huge, great lumps of Nigerian men shoving AKs in your face, and telling you to do as you're told. So I got chucked into a speedboat, and there was 2 of us on this occasion, and we got taken into the swamps of the Niger Delta, and we were about 2 hours going upriver, and it was just very weird, because obviously it's terrifying when that happens. You do find out that adrenaline is brown and it runs down your leg. It's an unusual thing to experience, but I had the advantage of having training to help me kind of keep my brain in tune and not fall apart, which was you know, it's definitely, it never really fully prepares you for it, but it's a bloody good step in the right direction. So yeah, I ended up crapping myself, obviously, because it's pretty scary. Then get to the village where these guys lived, and they said, listen, don't worry about it, we're not going to hurt you, we're just using you to have a go at the government and the oil companies, and we want we want to swap you for money, so nobody's going to hurt you. And they gave us a place to sleep with a mattress, a mosquito net, malaria tablets, fed us 3 times a day, and over the course of the 9 days, because that, for them, the water was more, obviously, is a valuable commodity in that area, and it's more expensive for them to buy bottled water than beer. So they gave us beer all day, every day for 9 days, because they kept the water for their families, etc. And this particular beer is called Star Beer, and it's pretty grim when it's cold, but it was warm most of the time, and it was just absolutely honking. It was the worst hangover I've ever had. It was absolutely horrendous coming off that after 9 days. Oh,
it's this. If you forgive me for saying, it sounds like a holiday.
Well, this one was. It was this the weird thing. It was. You know, apart from pissing your pants at the very beginning, it was great, because I was playing football with the kids. I ended up, their weapons were in such a shit state. I actually said, look, right, unload it and I'll clean them out, and I serviced their weapons for them. So it was a very unusual thing. And it's when they said, well, you know, day 9, it was like, right, okay, we'll drop you off now. So they took us down the river to the town on the river that's kind of like in the center of this Bayelsa state, a little place called Yenagoa. And we basically cross-decked. One boat came towards us, big bag of money came over, we crossed over, and they waved goodbye.
Wow.
That was it. You're like, holy shit. So yeah, it was weird, because you couldn't really get your head around it to start with. Well, afterwards, it was looking back on it initially, when you get a debrief and, you know, to the necessary people, and it was like, did that really just happen?
That's weird. So what would happen if they, like, would it have turned ugly if they if they hadn't got the money?
I think we just had a really long holiday.
Okay, so they were basically just doing it more out of like, is it kind of like out of desperation, not out of like malice or anything like that?
Not to the people that they were, not this particular lot. They were let's say more making a statement to the government of Nigeria and to the oil companies,
Okay.
because they just trash their land. They
Yeah.
give a shit, you know.
Yeah, I've got a client who was kidnapped by the Taliban, and
That's a bit different.
Yeah, he's written a play about it actually because he's a comedian and he was working as a journalist, and now he's performing it in the Edinburgh Festival. But that happened about 20 years ago. So I think that's how he's made sense of it, is the fact he's written a play on it.
Yes.
You know, it's I suppose, you know, when things like that happen, you're kind of like, you know, what happened? How did I survive? Why did that happen? Why was it not one of the ones where I'm held with a gun to my head? You know, you must have loads of questions that is just difficult to kind of answer.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird thing. I certainly didn't expect that to turn out the way it did. That was I mean, it was a real pleasant surprise, but it was, you're like, what the heck? Am I dreaming? Is just, you know, your kidnappers are being nice to you and feeding you, and you're not cleaning their weapons and playing football with their kids, and it's just, yeah, bizarre, really bizarre.